How are you all doing out there? Let's discuss what's going on in the news. Uh, as usual, a lot is going on with Trump and the current administration. Uh, woo, so much, guys, going on, and nothing is getting better. I just feel like the USA is on a decline. It's like being destroyed every day. And then I feel like there's so much lies that's coming out of the administration, and I think they think the public is stupid. It's so easy to see through things now, and the propaganda and the lies. You sit there and they just tell you what they think you want to hear. They tell you everything's okay, but clearly we not only watch the, mainstream news, people are watching everything. They're watching independent news. They're getting channels from over in Iran, over in Russia, over in China, in Canada. We're seeing what other countries are saying, and we're seeing countries laugh at USA, and that wasn't a scenario 4 years ago or 8 years ago, or keep going back to prior presidents that were in the House. I mean, they weren't perfect president, but I don't think any of them got the country in the state that it is in now. Um, yeah, and those people who voted for him, I guess they were anticipating something so totally different. I mean, I've seen some of his MAGA supporters are turning on him. And surprise, surprise, I guess they hope for the best. They hope, but I could have told them that it wasn't going to go that way, because the first time he was in, I didn't see that great of an improvement. And him on Twitter drove me crazy. And I'm like, why is this man always on social media? Why are you telling us everything? Why are you telling the global community every thought that comes into that little head? It's dangerous. Um, and everything that's going on is embarrassing. And then, he has gotten to the White House, he's been trying to undo everything Obama did. Is it because Obama was a black man, or are you just jealous of Obama? Which is it, or is it both? I mean, and of course, he always calling, he made fun of Biden, but my gosh, the decision makings that he's doing, you wonder, like, are you okay, Mr. President? Or is it dementia? Is it senile? Or you're just crazy, you know? So all those thoughts come into your head when you see what's going on. So he has totally made it worse. He started this war with Israel. I guess he was talked into it to go into war to assist them over there in the Middle East. And then now the whole Strait situation, now, Iran, they're in control of it, and they are charging a fee of what, 2 million, whatever, plus to get through back and forth, when the Obama deal prior that you totally ruined, people didn't have to pay all that money to get through there. You ruined it. Also, like with the healthcare stuff and all of that, it's like everything he touched to undo what somebody did before. I'm not saying that Obama was a perfect president, but I think he did way better in a lot of things than you did. I think he thought things through. He had good advisors around him, people with sense. He had good generals, commanders in the military. um the military to just support him, and so did Biden, and so did Clinton, and so did all the other presidents before. And they didn't pick people just because they were yes men saying, yes, sir, yes, you're the greatest, sir, yes. No, they chose people who told facts, told the truth. Sometimes truth is the hardest thing to hear. But I'd rather hear the truth than a lie, because the lie is so deceptive. A lie can cost your life. A lie could ruin your life forever, especially when it catch up with you, you know? And you guys, have you all seen, my daughter first put me on to it, this Iran Lego like music videos, I would say. And oh my gosh, I've been watching them. They're basically mocking President Trump and the current administration. And the music, the beat is like right on point. And I was saying, whoever is making these videos, they probably need a record deal, because their beat and the rapping and everything is like good, but there's symbolism in there, and they're telling the facts as the way Iran sees it. And a lot of people tend to agree with what the video is saying, because it's just truth. And sometimes truth is the hardest thing to hear. But they get their little stations that they are in control of, or they purchased, and they tell them to say this and say that, distract, tell the public this and that. And the ones who have sense and see what's going on, we see the truth. We cannot do nothing about it, because we're just the public. We're not in government. But I think if some of the people right here on the local roads were in government, they probably make better decisions than you all are making. If you had an HR department, they probably would have recruited better candidates for the positions that you have people in right now that are no qualifications, whatever, and just making like these decisions that we question. So yeah, it's sad and it's embarrassing, and USA or status or in the world has declined. And then, a lot of people are getting up and leaving the US. US citizens, they're leaving. I'm like, you guys better research real careful where you go. Because the thing is, when a lot of people go to a certain place or a certain country, what happened to those country? Their rent and there's things increase cost of living, because there's so many people in there. So I've heard time and time again, certain countries, when a lot of people come, if it's these people are traveling for work or just want to relocate, or what do they call them, the digital nomads, where it can work remote from wherever. Cost of living and hard to find housing and all of that, and you just need to be careful. And will those countries welcome you? So lots going on, and priors for the U.S. citizens who feel like everything's out of control. The prices are rising. Gas, you're going to see it in your supermarket. You're going to see it everywhere. If it hasn't affected everywhere yet, it will. It will. Yeah, so and Melania, she came out with that she has no connection with the Epstein file. She came out just out of the blue with that, and although there's pictures and stuff and emails saying otherwise, but it's just a lot of evil in the world, y'all, and it is discouraging. And yeah, that's all I have to say today. That's my opinion. That's my outlook. I'm like sitting on the outside looking in. That's all I have for today. If you like what I say, if you like me sharing my thoughts, just hit like, share, and you guys stay safe. And yeah, prayers are needed. Prayers are needed.